what I said in the lead up to the election was that our goal was to ensure that everybody had access to at least 25 megs by 2016, end of 2016. This assumed, of course, that the fixed wireless and satellite performed as promised. We didn't have a lot of transparency on that. In the strategic review, the NBN CO's best estimate, people might say it's a conservative estimate, is that they will not be able to achieve that by 2016, but they will, nonetheless, by 2019, which is the second part of our goal, ensure that over 90% of the fixed line footprint has 50 megs or better. So it's really just a question of practicality. The NBN is a project that sadly has run off the rails, and getting it back on the rails and moving again is obviously going to take, so they believe, somewhat longer than we had anticipated.
And the strategic review is just one of, I think, 3 that you're doing, maybe 4. There's a number of recommendations in there, and one of them is gigabit, going to gigabit eventually. Maybe by 2030 there could be an upgrade path. When would you look at the other recommendations that are in there, such as that one, and when might you adopt them?
Well, Ben, it's what the strategic review did was just simply note that there is an upgrade path available to you. Because a lot of people, I think, were labouring under the misapprehension that if you did, fibre to the node deployment, and let's say the top speed that was available was 100 megs, you were stuck with that forever. Well, of course you're not. I mean, networks are upgraded all the time, and what the review demonstrated was that even if you assumed you didn't upgrade you upgraded your network from fibre to the node to fibre to the premises in 5 years' time, which is a very short time frame, it still made sense to do the upgrade later.
And
so the bottom line is we've got all the optionality in the world.
And just on the negotiations with Telstra, obviously that needs to be renegotiated. Have negotiations begun to do that?
Yes, they have.
How long do you think it will take before they actually leave?
Well, we're moving ahead, but the aim is to get this done in the next few months, certainly by the middle of the year. But we're sort of moving as quickly. Parties are moving. Both sides want to get this. There's a lot of agreement. There's not. The parties are not miles apart. In fact, they're very close to each other because there's a meeting of minds, and it's just a question of making sure that the detailed work is done properly.